today's Coach's Corner, a negative mindset.
So point number one is kind of it's not working, wanting it too fast. So you see, a lot of this comes back to people seeing all these different things advertised on social media and Instagram. This get shredded in 6 weeks or lose 2 stone in a week and all these things. And people are wanting it too fast. They're not realizing how long it's actually going to take. Taking people 3 months, 6 months, even a year or more just to change their habits, change their life around. And you have to buy in from the start that it's going to take this time to change it. Healthy weight loss. So like, you know, the faster it comes off, the faster you're going to put it back on.
Yeah, and that point is very important, because like when we get clients in here, they might have come up the stairs or come in the door to get coaching because they might have seen somebody else that came from the gym and got good results. But again, we would explain to each individual client the backstory of what the system requires you to do in terms of getting the results the same as maybe that person would have. So we're not just looking at Instagram or any of that kind of stuff. But people are coming in and they're saying, okay, I want to lose this amount of weight, and then we put out that blueprint saying this is how long it's going to take, and this is going to be a good structured way of doing it, and it's going to last you long term. Point number 2 then is what we find a lot with clients. There is an overseeing kind of thing with clients that don't get results, is they're not being 100% honest, both the coaches and with themselves, thinking that, oh, I only had 1 drink at the weekend where it could have been 3 to 4, or I only had 1 little bit of that piece of food which could have been higher calorie and they had more than they say, not tracking properly and thinking, oh, I just have this, it's okay, it's only 1, and that all leads in a spiral effect through the week. And then that comes to when the person is trying to maybe change their body composition, the results aren't happening, and again the negative mindset comes back again to bite them.
So point number 3 is kind of high stress equals no results. Even with this, people see progress in the gym, they're always looking forward, and instead of looking back and see how far they've come, maybe you might be losing weight, but it's not fast enough for them. So, and they're really stressing out, getting worked up over these things. And sees the people stopping and kind of go out the weekend, and then there's I've done this far now, it's no point, I just can't lose the weight. So it's about looking at how far you've come, changes you have made, instead of always looking forward too far. And you're stressed, like we know from having your training on plan and having your nutrition on plan, but if you're stressed up all week, not sleeping right, you ain't going to get the results either. So it's kind of a double-edged blade. So always look back and see how far you have come and all the results you've got so far.
And that's the problem, because we live in a society that everybody wants everything so fast. It's convenient food, it's social media, everything is just at your fingertips. And the problem here is, like when somebody wants to change their body composition, it's going to equal work. So you have to be able to say, right, okay, I'm going to be 100% honest with myself, this is going to be tough, this is going to be times of, I'm going to feel ups and downs, my weight's going to fluctuate up and down, but I'm going to put in the work, I'm going to follow a nutrition plan, and I'm going to get results, and that's a positive mindset. It's what we find. The negative mindset, it starts out, I've done everything, I've done low calorie, high calorie, this diet, that diet, I've done all the exercises, it doesn't work, the weight comes back on. Or else you get the person that starts out and thinks it's just going to drop off in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, they expect to be losing just because the first week they lose, say, 1 kilo or 2 kilos. A lot of that is just a dietary change and a lot of water weight coming off. They expect that to be continuous every single week, and if that was continuous every single week, a couple of weeks the person would absolutely weigh nothing. You know? So it's a process that's important. So you always have people that have a negative mindset towards this and not open-minded will always look not to achieve, and it's the problem is you're setting your mindset that you're not going to achieve because you have that negativity there. It's not going to work, I've done it before, the weight's gone back up again, I'm not losing it fast enough. So it's continuous negative thought process, and that's what we have to change. And as coaches, that's what we would work on massively. And anybody who's got results, it's the mindset that's got them there. They put in the hard work, but their mindset is positive. They're in there for the long game, they're looking at the bigger picture, thinking 6 months to a year down the line, I'm going to be in great shape, and 2, 3, 4, 10 years in the rest of my life, I'm going to keep that shape.
That kind of brings on to this bonus point. So don't set out to fail, change your mindset, and the results will happen. So from the very get-go, just investing in that time that it's going to take to get you there. Also looking with kind of the no results thing, don't be judging your progress by the person next to you. Like someone could be on their chapter 10 of their journey, you're just starting off. Like don't compare someone that's next to you. And with this and then with changing your mindset, investing in kind of, instead of just looking at things as a diet or changing your mindset on food, looking at foods to eat that are going to increase your health, you're going to be healthier, you're going to look for the long term, like Bobby said, don't just look for the short term with foods, change your mindset and all these different things.
Because health and fitness and taking care of your body and eating good nutrient-dense foods and training and exercising, getting your blood pressure down, getting your heart rate, your resting heart rate down, getting all them variables down, keeping your stress low. That's not something you just do in 2-3 weeks. That's the rest of your life. That's part of your life. It should be the same as anything else in your job. You go to bed at night, you eat. It's the same process. Training and nutrition and your health should be your number one priority. Because at the end of the day, that's one of the most important things you have, and it's one of the least things we look after a lot of the time. So that's something that's very, very important. But a huge thing in this video, guys, is trying to, if you have a goal and you're saying, right, I want to, let's say for instance, lose weight, I'm going to bring up the guys at Peak Performance Academy. This is probably the most important thing we're going to talk about: mindset. Getting the right mindset at the start. We map out exactly what the process is going to be. Not going to be 2 weeks, not going to be 3 weeks. Depends on where you're starting from, and then we'll tell you what's the time frame for you for long-lasting results. That's the key thing: long-lasting results.
And that mindset is going to come from learning and understanding what you're doing, why you're doing it, how it's working for you, rather than just following something. It's all about educating yourself that you said 3 or 4 years down the line that you're outside the gym, you're able to look after your health on your own, look after your food, look after your training without the guidance of a coach.
And that's the thing that we build the business on here at Peak Performance Academy, is all the coaches are always furthering their education. That's what we strive every day to do, is to be learning, so we can give the best service back to our clients and the most up-to-date information that's out there in the world of nutrition and the world of fitness and training. And that's really, really important, that the clients are coming in, they know they're getting knowledgeable coaches explaining to them, breaking everything down. They're getting the kind of science behind why they're doing something, and then they see the results and they're wondering, okay, that's why I got that result, because I did this, and I fully understood the process that I went through. And that's a huge thing, and that's all what coaching is all about. If you like what you hear, guys, you'll find us on peakperformancecanary.com. We are on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, also our YouTube channel, and you'll find all our information, especially on our website, which we are updating currently, so there'll be a few new products coming in September.